welcome to Red Lipstick. So today I'm going to be sharing with you my must-use makeup products for the month of February. I do one of these videos every month, and they are when I pull products out of my makeup collection for the month that I want to use that month. And they usually are products that either I really love and I want to use more, products I've kind of forgotten about and don't get much use out of, or brand new products I've never tried. So I throw them all into one bin. It makes it easier instead of me digging through my makeup collection every time I want to do my makeup real quickly in the morning. So just makes my life a lot easier. So I like to share the products that I pulled for the month with you, kind of talk about the products that I've been really loving and share some new stuff with you. So let's get into it. We'll start with eyeshadow palettes because I kind of pull those separately, so I've got them right in front of me. First of all is I have one of the Huda Beauty palettes. This is the Ruby Obsessions palette. It looks like this. And it's absolutely beautiful. I've never used it before. I just got this recently after Christmas with a gift card that I got, so I'm really excited to check this out and see how it works. It's got some of my absolute favorite colors in it. I really like these deep reds, and I really love that it's got kind of like, it looks on camera almost like purpley red kind of shades, and I think that's really pretty. So I am excited to play with this one. The other one I'm going to try out is this Viseart palette. This is the Warm Matte palette. I have not tried this yet either. I also got this from Sephora, but from the 20% off sale. So I really want to try this out, and I got this super discounted because it was already on sale for $64 plus an additional 20% off. So I'm not sure why it was on sale. I don't know if they're discontinuing this one, but I'm really excited to play with these shades. And last but not least is a product I have played with and I'm loving. This is the Natasha Denona Safari palette. I really just want to play with it some more because I've really only stuck to like the colors on this side over here, like kind of in the middle, and I haven't really branched out to these beautiful pastels or any of these more warm tones. So I'm really excited to play with this month. So now we're going to get into this giant bucket here where I'm going to show you guys the random kind of products in no order that I'm going to be trying this month. So first of all, I have a new beauty blender. This is one from AOA Studio, which is shopmissa.com, and everything is $1 on their website. So this is a $1 beauty blender. I wanted to see if it would work. From that same website, I have a mascara that I want to try. This is the Starry mascara, and I believe it's from the Santee brand. They have different brands on that website. Not everything is AOA Studio, but gonna try this out. I have another mascara that I need to start using. This is the Mega Length mascara, and I got it because the Taylor always talks about how she loves it for her bottom lashes. I'm not overly impressed by it, so I tend to not reach for it or use it, so I really want to try to give it some use. Next up, I have the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. Last month I had pulled my Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer, and this is a total dupe for it. It works just the same, just as well. Speaking of the Taylor, she also did a video as well. I love her, you guys. She also did a video on those primers where she compared them on both sides of her face, the Tatcha one and the e.l.f. one, and they wore the same and they looked the same. So if you are interested in that video, I'll link you to her channel and I'll try to find the video. But yeah, it's so similar that I wanted to pull this one this month since I pulled the Tatcha one last month. Next, I have a highlighter. This is the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter. I can't remember what I think of this. I've only tried it once, and I can't remember if it's too dark for me or not. So if it is too dark for me, I'm going to declutter it. I have a blush palette here that I never get any use out of. This is one that I got from, I think, either FabFitFun or BoxyCharm. This is a 3 blush set here, and they're beautiful blushes. They're very pigmented and they last all day. It's just I tend never to grab palettes in my blush collection. I tend to grab like single blushes, so I just want to get some use out of this. Next up, we have a face powder. This is the Too Faced Cocoa Powder Foundation. So I really like this. I've used this quite a lot, and I just want to kind of use it up. And I probably would repurchase after I've used it up, but it's almost to hit pan, and you can kind of see the pan coming through. So I just wanted to use it this month and get rid of the powder. Next up, I'm pulling my Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette. This is a product that I just don't reach for either, even though it's wonderful. I love the under eye setting powder. It's under my eyes today, and it set my concealer just beautifully. I also love the tone of the bronzing powder. It's not a contour powder for me, it's too warm, so it's a bronzing powder, but I love the tone of it for bronzing. So I really like this, and I don't know why I don't use it more. Next up is a highlight palette that I have not used in forever. It's the Sleek palette. This used to be like the big thing on YouTube for a while, and I have not used it in forever, so I wanted to pull it. I have a Smashbox color correcting stick in the shade purple. It's supposed to help with dullness. I have not tried this yet, so I want to give it a try. I have the BH Cosmetics Studio Brow Pencil, my favorite brow pencil. I really have been trying different brow pencils over the past few months, so I wanted to go back to my favorite this month. Just because my eyebrows are a little unruly right now. They need to be threaded and they're kind of a mess, so I need to use my favorite brow pencil so I can fix them. Next I have an AOA Studio Perfect Eyeshadow Primer. This is a newer product to me. I used it for the first time today with my eyeshadow, and I like it so far, so I just want to see if I really like it to continue using it. Next is another highlight. This is another one from Shop Miss A. This is the Santee brand Pro Glow Highlighting Powder. I've swatched this on my hand. It was very, very chalky, so I just want to try it on the face and see how it is, and if I don't like it, I'll declutter it. Next I have another powder. This is an e.l.f. powder. This is their Perfect Finish HD powder, so it's just one of those like white powders. I don't love HD powders because they give a flashback, so I'm not really sure why I bought this. So I'm going to use it this month and give it a try, and if I don't like it, declutter. This is the Sephora I Love Cushion Bronzing cushion, so it's like a cream bronzer in a cushion. I love this. It's so good, and I really wanted to use it this month because I kind of forget about cream bronzing products sometimes, so this will help me use it. Another AOA product. I have a lot of Shop Miss A products in here this month. This is the AOA Studio Perfect Setting Powder. This one is in the shade Soft Light. I had bought the translucent one last time. If you guys saw that video where I did a haul of my AOA products and put them on my face. I didn't like the translucent one, like I said, because they give flashback, but this one is in more of a skin tone one, so I think I'm gonna like this. I've used it once and it was very pretty on the face, so I just want to keep trying it. Another AOA product, I have a bunch of brown eyeliners to try this month. I like brown eyeliner, otherwise you guys never see me line my eyes. I just don't do well with black. I have hooded eyes, so I don't like to cut out that lid space because I barely have any. But I do like brown eyeliner, so I have a few to try out. This one is an AOA Studio Wonder Liquid Eyeliner. Let's see if I can find the other ones. Brown eyeliner, and then I also have the Kat Von D one in Mad Max Brown. This is a newer product, or not a newer product, this is a newer tube that I bought, and yeah, I have always liked this one. Next for foundation this month, I pulled the Touche Éclat Latente Radiance Awakening Foundation. I thought this was discontinued, but it's totally not. So I had been like saving it in my collection for special occasions. It's not discontinued, so I'm gonna use it this month. Another one that I pulled is the Maybelline Dream Velvet. I actually really, really like this foundation. I find it really gorgeous on the skin. It makes me look like I have photoshopped skin. This is one of those products that has kind of a love-hate type of thing. You either really love it or you really hate it. So I'm a lover. And the last foundation I picked was this Becca one that I have not used in my collection in forever. It's the Radiant Skin Satin Finish Foundation. It's a beautiful foundation, but for some reason I just don't reach for it. So I decided to pull it for this month. I also have a brand new product to me, this Milani Make It Dewy Setting Spray. Again, a recommendation from the Taylor. I just love her channel, and I have very similar skin type to her, so what works for her usually works for me, so that's why you hear me talk about her a lot. Another primer I have is the Luminizer Primer from Dr. Brandt. I don't remember how I felt about this. I remember I had two of these and I got rid of one of them. I decluttered it and sold it on my Mercari site, and then I ended up getting another one. So I want to try it out again and see why I didn't really like it. I think it's because I felt it was too luminous and brought out too many of my imperfections on my forehead, but I don't remember, so we'll try it out. I also pulled again the Porefessional, which I pulled for the past 2 months. I'm trying to get rid of this. It is almost gone, but not quite. And the last primer is the Wonder Skin Primer from AOA. This is a color correcting primer, so I'm hoping it's going to kind of like even out my skin tone without the use of foundation. Even though I probably would wear a foundation over the top, I want to see if this actually does color correct. It is in that beautiful kind of like pinky lavender, which is supposed to combat dullness, which I do have issues with. So yeah, I want to see if it works. Another AOA product is the Glow Baby. This is supposed to be a dupe for the Cover FX drops, and it's really pretty. It's a white shimmer with Blue Reflect. And I just don't know how I feel about the blue, so I just want to keep giving this a try and see how I feel about it. Again, for this month, I pulled some sample foundations. I have quite a few of these that I just want to get rid of and actually try out these foundations because they're ones I've never tried. This one is the La Mer foundation, which I'm very excited about. One of the Sephora 10-hour wear foundations, and then the Marc Jacobs Shameless foundation, which has had a lot of hype. People either love it or hate it. So I'm excited to try those. I just haven't yet, and I keep pulling those every month and I just never use them. The next one is this Tarte CC Under Eye Corrector. I love this. It really corrects the purpleness I have in my under eyes, and I keep forgetting to pull it for the month, and then I forget to use it. So need to pull it this month. I have one of the Go Brows from AOA Studio. I think it's supposed to be a dupe for Gimme Brow. It's a fiber gel. It's supposed to match your skin or your hair color. This one's in brunette. So I'm going to try that out and see how it goes. I also have another brow gel. This is the Elizabeth Mott Queen of the Fill Brow Gel. This is very old in my collection, so I really just kind of want to use it up. It hasn't gone bad yet, but I think it's almost gone. Then I have one of the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Oils. I really have dry skin, so I love using oils in my skincare, but I tend to forget to like use this under makeup. I think that would work really well for my dry skin, so I'm going to try this out. And then finally, I always pull this MAC pencil. This is my NC15 NW20 Studio Chromographic Pencil. I use it in my waterline to make it look less red. And this is not a new product to me or anything, it's just one that I love and that I need to use like every time I do my makeup. Alright guys, so those are all the products that I pulled for the month of February. I will be doing videos with these products and letting you know what I like and don't like. I'll be sharing them with you in favorites video, in my favorites video coming up this month if I really liked a product. And yeah, so I really hope you guys enjoyed seeing these every month. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe, and have a great day.